Rancho del Lago 2021, and I'm CheryLynn. Welcome back. Thank you for being with me today. We're changing things up just a little bit. My new intro, which showed pictures of the Chapala area, very near where I live. And this is the community that the home we're going to see today is in the middle of. It is very close to the malecon, which is the beautiful walkway along the edge of the lake. And it's very close to La Cristiania Park, which is a huge, beautiful park with picnic areas, event areas, an Olympic-sized swimming pool, basketball courts, pickleball courts, tennis courts, it's a huge area and it's gorgeous. You'll see a few pictures of that. And the train station, the old train station, which I mentioned in a previous video, you're going to see a little bit more of that today. Right next to the train station is a little restaurant that offers a stage with live entertainment. And beside that is a beautiful little vivero, which is a plant nursery. And you'll see that. All of these are within 1 to 4 blocks walking distance from the home we're going to see today. Why are we seeing a home today? Because many people keep asking me, show me what I can buy there for the money I will have when I sell my house here. And the reason that's important is because unlike the United States, here in Mexico, you don't come in and apply for a mortgage. No, you come in and you lay the cash down on the table. This is a cash-based society. And when you buy a home, you want to consider that you're going to have enough cash available to pay cash for it. Then you don't have any more house payments. Generally, people don't too often buy home insurance here, although it is available. I'm going to tell you, I chose not to. It doesn't mean you should choose not to. You need to thoroughly investigate the pros and the cons if you're going to have a home here that you own. Let's see, what else did I want to tell you about it? The home that we're going to see is in a private gated community. I'll tell you a little bit more about that as we go along. But the security is very good. The location is very good. It's a nice neighborhood. Your homeowners association fees are 1,500 pesos, not dollars, per month. That equates at today's conversion rate, and today is the middle of December of 2024, and the conversion rate is just about 20 pesos per dollar. So your actual fee would be about $75 a month, and you'll hear in the video all of the things that you get for that. Now, this is a community of 21 homes, although 4 of them haven't yet been built. 1 of them is in progress. There are 3 lots yet available. It's only a 4-year-old community, yet the beautiful old established trees in it are there because they were able to save them and plan around them, which is awesome. You don't see that happening in the United States. You see them just bulldozing everything to the ground. So enjoy trees that you see here because they're wonderful. Let me quit talking and let's get busy looking at the video. Now, I have placed in front of the home tour a little bit of a tour of the neighborhood. If you want to skip that and go straight to the house, then I will post right up here at the top what the minute and seconds are for you to jump over to go right to seeing the house. And you can come back and look at the neighborhood later, and you can review and look at the video as many times as you want in case you think you missed something, or you see it and then you want to show a friend. And please do show it to friends. Share it, not only in your home, but share it by giving people the link and telling them how to find it. Another disclaimer I must give you again, even though I've told you before. I am not a real estate agent. I am not in the field of law. I am not in any field related to selling homes or making money from homes. I have friends who are real estate agents, and these friends are kind enough to open up their listing homes to me so that I can do videos of them to share with you so that you have a good idea of what's available here at Lake Chapala, Mexico. So I hope that helps. Let's go look at a neighborhood and we'll talk about it later. We're at the Chapala Malecon, and I'm walking across a little street, which is partly street, partly parking lot. This takes us along the far east edge of the Malecon, and you can see all of these little restaurants along the left side. There's probably 5 or 6 of them. Some of them serve similar dishes. One of the most popular, and what they're most well known for, is called molcajete. Molcajete. And that is like a stew kind of thing with cheese in it. And it can be beef, it can be pork, it can be seafood with all kinds of vegetables. It's quite delicious. And it comes served to you in a steaming hot molcajete because it just came out of the oven. So if you get down here, you definitely need to try that. Now, straight across from us, lake and mountains. As we get closer, you can see the water. It's quite beautiful. In the winter time, which is now, the temperatures during the day are generally in the 70s. And, well, I say 70s, it's more like 71 to 73-ish. And at night, it's down around 50. But you get up in the morning, and once the haze clears, you have beautiful sunshine and a little bit coolish, crispish air as it warms up during the day. It's just the perfect winter. Where else would you want to be? You see all the fishing boats up on the sand, and you can see down there a few gentlemen who are preparing their boat to go out today. Most of the fishing boats go out very early in the morning and come back in with their catches and take them to various places to sell. Now, mostly only Mexicans eat the fish from this lake. I have heard all kinds of, oh, it's toxic, oh, it's clean, oh, it's been cleaned up, oh, it was messy before. I don't know. I won't swim in it. I don't boat anymore. That was my younger years in Florida. And I don't eat fish from it. I do eat fish that is trucked over from the Pacific coast in the Puerto Vallarta area. And it usually takes about 4 to 6 hours to get it from there to here in iced down condition in trucks. So that's plenty fresh enough for me. Now you see the Malecon, which is the paved area. It's lined with palm trees and a variety of other kinds of trees. Lots and lots of flowers blooming, flower pots. All of this is just beautifully maintained. On the right-hand side here is going from here all the way to the end of the Malecon, which I'm going to guess is about 1.5 miles to maybe even as much as 2 miles. There are a variety of things, lawns like you see here, playground area, skate park, there's a little concert pavilion, all kinds of things along here. This area is so attractive to the people who come here from Guadalajara on weekends and tourists, of course. The people that come down from Guadalajara are called Tapatíos, and they often have family here or they own a home here at the lake. And so getting away from the city to this beautiful fresh air lake area for the weekend is just heaven for them. I love coming to the malecon because, especially morning time, it's about 9:30 as I take this video. Hardly anybody is here yet. You have the whole place to walk. If you like to walk every day, this is the time to do it. And it's clear and the pavement is even, and it's not like the cobblestone streets that we have here in town. The malecon is beautifully paved and a great place to do your walking. And look at that view. It's not even a clear day and it's beautiful. Now across there on a clear day, you can see the berry farms with the draping fabric over them to keep the direct sun off, all along the edge of the lake. It's just beautiful here. It's magical. It's a healing place. And now I've just pulled into a parking space at La Cristiania Park, which is a big community park, and I mean big community park. What you're seeing are the homes in the neighborhood right across the street from the park, and the park is quite long. On this side, it's joined by the road that follows the lake, and on the other side, it butts up to the lake. Now, inside here, it's hard to see between the slats, but there are tennis courts and pickleball courts and basketball courts. There's an Olympic-sized swimming pool. There's lots and lots of area for picnics, for big events. We have big events here. And a big, they call them feria, which is a big fair, oftentimes arts and crafts kind of fair. At one time of the year, they actually have hot air balloons here. It's really so festive. Again, looking at the neighborhood, there's little shops, there's homes just across the street from the park. During holidays and celebrations, it can get quite loud here because the park gets very full. And sometimes there are things like the cohetes, which are the big boom boom sounding things. But, some people don't mind it. Some people cannot be close to it, and you need to keep that in mind when you are choosing a home location. The home that we're going to see later today is not really, really close to this, but probably close enough for you to hear a lot of the goings on, especially if there are stages built with live entertainment and the big booming amplifiers. You'll hear it. A lot of people just love it, though. Absolutely love being that close to all the action. Okay, as we're approaching the entrance to the park here, aren't those beautiful stone columns? You will see a sign that tells you how much it costs to get into the park. And it says for adults, it has a dollar sign and a 5. And what that means is 5 pesos. 5 pesos is the equivalent of like 25 cents. Children are like 2 or 3 pesos. So basically, unless there's a really big event and they may charge you 100 pesos, which is like $5, most of the time it's cheap. And you can see the booth is closed. At this time of morning, nobody cares to even be there. So it doesn't cost me anything to go in. And you can see that the park is just filled with these beautiful big trees, lots and lots of shady areas. I'm only going to go just a very short way into the park today. We'll do a park tour in another video. But I just wanted to let you know how close this amenity is to the home. Again, probably 3 or 4 blocks. And this is just around the corner from the malecon. So the park is very close to where you would walk. And, you can come here and walk your dog. You can go to the malecon and walk your dog. But you can see how beautifully paved it is again. Easy to walk on the paths here. And paths go off in different directions for different things. Off in the distance there is where the Olympic-sized pool is located. And the people that we see moving off to our right there are headed toward the lake edge. Some people just come in here to walk. It's a great place just to get your walking in, and lots of good scenery. If you're bringing your dog, though, please do keep it on a leash. There are stray dogs that come in here that, of course, are not leashed because they're stray, and sometimes they are not dogs that get along with other dogs. So keeping your dog on a leash is the best way to protect you and your puppy. And we are heading back now toward the entrance. And we will, in just a moment, exit the park and proceed to the train station. And now we are looking at the street where the house is that we're going to go look at. You see on your left the rooftop there? That's one of the homes within this private community that is gated and has security. But it's a nice neighborhood. You can see right across from the end of that street is the old train station. Many, many, many years ago, there used to be trains through Mexico. Now there are hardly any. But Mexico is working on a new railroad transport from the Caribbean Atlantic side to the Pacific side to relieve congestion in the Panama Canal. And that should be very lucrative for Mexico in the future. You can see how beautifully the grounds are kept. And again, this is for events now. This is a museum, and it is for art events, musical events. And one of these days, if I get my rear end in gear and put my art together for a show, I may even be able to join in. But some of these places are exclusive for Mexican artists. And I mean artists of all kinds. And that's fine. I don't mind. There are plenty of places for non-Mexicans to show and sell their artwork as well. And I'm walking up to the end of the property where there's a little dirt road. And the road to the right goes back to a little restaurant. And that restaurant has a bar and a stage for live entertainment. Now again, this is just a half a block away from the home that I'm going to be showing you. And this is a lovely little vivero, which is a plant nursery. And when you want to put more plants in the yard, this would be an easy place to come. And even though you're a half a block away, they would still deliver. Now I'm going to be looking across the street again. All of these streets, by the way, are cobblestone. You have to be careful on cobblestone. It's real easy to twist your ankle if you're walking, and all the curbs are different heights. So you have to very much be aware of where you're going. Now we're sitting in front of the entrance to the private community, and it is called La Estación, for the station, in honor of the train station. The gates are open because someone just left. We'll be going in just a moment with the real estate agent to do the tour. This is the front of the house. It's got a little drive area. This house is right next to the entrance gate, which is security. You have to have passcodes to be able to open the gate. And we will see what's behind that door in a little bit, but we are going to go right into the entrance now. Done in a very modern fashion. This house was purchased for an investment and rented a little bit, but the owners decided that they were not going to continue to deal with renters when they are an hour and a half away in Guadalajara. So the living room, as you saw when we entered, is right at the front of the house. Beautiful shades, beautiful door. And if I had turned left from the living room, the stairs ascend to another bedroom, which we will see in a moment. Okay, I have just climbed the stairs. This is what we see at the top of the staircase. Lovely storage. I'm told that all of the wood in here and all of the built-ins is Paroda wood, which is excellent quality. Okay, at the top of the stairs, you turn left. You have just a little reception hallway area with windows out facing kind of northeast. And to your left is the area which we would call a mirador. Mirador means a lookout area. So this is the upper patio. This beautiful table that seats 8 easily is also Paroda wood. Look at how thick that is. And yes, it comes with it. And this upper patio has its own half bath, little sink, a little toilet. So you don't have to go in and out and in and out. Area for sunning. You could put up a little table with an umbrella over it also. Your neighbors. And this is just gorgeous. This is bringing the outdoors in and really enjoying your living experience in Mexico. Okay, and then back into the house. Huge sliding glass doors. I'm going to guess that these are at least 8 feet, maybe wider. And this is the upper bedroom, which could be a little TV room, which is basically how it's set up. Look at these built-in cabinets, again, all Paroda wood, ceiling fan, and it has its own bathroom, full bathroom. I love these set-up sinks. Now the back of that was broken but will be replaced. Full walk-in shower, very large. And this room has its own balcony. Sit out here with a cup of coffee, enjoy reading a book. All of these trees. Oh, the trees are maintained, but the yard we will look at and make sure that you know what you have and what you can do with it. Now, if at the top of the stairs I had turned right, there is a little door here that takes you out onto an area where you have your own water tank. There we go. And your own gas tank. Nice living area. We have these beautiful built-ins here, all Paroda wood. Table seats 6. Again, very modern, very tasteful. Sliding glass doors out onto the patio, which we will go to in a moment. Now we have an entryway off to our left, which will take us to the master bedroom. This is a king-size bed, and you see there is lots of room on each side of the bed. Ceiling fans with lights, full wall of built-in cabinets and closets. Again, all in Peroda wood. And it is ensuite with its own bathroom and air conditioning split. And the bathroom has a full, very roomy shower and a window, nice and bright. Then opposite the master bedroom is a guest bedroom with a guest bath. Again, a full wall of this Peroda wood cabinetry, ceiling fans with lights. This one, I believe, is a queen bed, but you could fit a king bed in here with no problem. And the bathroom here, pretty much identical back to back to the master bathroom. Big walk-in shower. Now we will go across the dining room to the kitchen. Look at this cabinetry. Peroda everywhere you look. Upper cabinets. Many Mexican homes do not have upper cabinets. Big, beautiful window over the sink. The countertops are granite. And I love this fridge that opens side to side on the doors, so the whole entire inside is wide enough for anything you want to put in there. Now, look at these beautiful deep drawers for your cookware. Now, outside of this door, we have the laundry room with a full laundry sink. There's your unit for your hot water, and an upper and lower, one above the other, washing machine and dryer. And outside of this little door is where we have access for the gardener to come alongside the house so that he doesn't have to go through the house to the backyard, which we will go out the patio doors and show you in just one moment. Let me close the door behind me and watch where my feet are going so I don't trip and fall. And this is the lovely patio. I have a beautiful backyard with this. This is all maintained by the owner, not by the HOA or condo association. You can see you have quite a bit of yard in here. So if you have a puppy, it's got grass. And you could even build up some, like 2 foot high off the ground, raised garden beds all along this patio. You could grow your own vegetables in here. And you have the beautiful shade from these trees. Right now it's getting morning sun. It's only about 10:30 in the morning. And this beautiful stone wall right here to look out all of your windows and see. Okay, that covers it. I hope you enjoyed the tour of the home and a little bit of the town around it. And if you are interested in this home, in this private community, please contact the realtor agent, and the information is in the comments, or description, I should say, down below. Have a great day. I'm glad you were with me on this because I love doing this. This is so much fun. Okay, we're calling it a day on this one. Glad you were with me. Have a wonderful day. Come back in a few days and see my next video. Thanks a lot. Bye.